Alright peeps, so I've had a lot of people asking me about the meal prep that I do. So I'm just going to show you a real quick recipe. It's super simple, just some baked chicken. And I'm going to be using just some chicken breast. I'm actually going to slice these in half because these are really big. And typically I want to stay between 4 to 6 ounces of chicken breast per meal. So I'm going to be seasoning these and then baking them. And I'm just real quick recipe for you guys. Alright? Alright, you're going to have to forgive the angle here. I'm just got my phone propped up, so. Super easy, super fast. Go ahead and get your chicken out. I usually use gloves, but I'm going to just go ahead and start slicing. So, big chicken breast. Essentially, I want to get about 4 ounces or so to use per meal. Just slice them right in half. If you've ever filleted a fish, this will be pretty easy for you. In fact, I'm using the long knife. We got a boning knife. Boning knife's way better. Alright. Now, obviously, I'm not going to cook all of this at once, simply because that's a lot of chicken. Your chicken's only going to be good in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days after it's been cooked. So, cut it up, and then I essentially put it in the freezer in Ziploc baggies, so I can use them later. Makes it easier. They're already cut. I gotta just thaw them and then just cook them real fast. And then of course my dog is right here waiting for anything that falls off the cutting board. Okay, pretty simple. And then essentially what I'll do is I'll typically put 4 pieces in a bag, maybe 5 depending on their sizes. 5. Alright, see? Now I've got 4 different meals that I can use these for at different times. So put these in Ziploc bags, then we'll start working on the spice. And then we'll get everything going. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425 while I do that. Okay, so I I went ahead and wrapped these up in freezer bags and put these in the fridge. Use these for later. Alright, we're set there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and meal prep these. There's 4 breasts there, so we'll be able to use those for 2 different days, since I'm cooking for Mal and myself, for my girlfriend and myself. First I'm going to use these little coconut oil. I've been using this a lot lately. It's organic coconut oil. And I'm going to use this to kind of brush the chicken so that the spice will stick to it. Now it's kind of in its solid state right now, so I'll throw it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Now when you do that, I'm putting it in a glass bowl, so it's super hot, so be very careful once you pull that bad boy out. Okay, we're going to be using a couple different spices here. So we got roughly, we're going to have 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then we're going to get paprika. We're going to use seasoning salt as well. So 1 tablespoon, or teaspoon, excuse me. 1 teaspoon of Lowry seasoning salt. 1 teaspoon of paprika. I like a little spice in mine, so I like to use cayenne pepper. But if you don't like spicy, don't use the cayenne pepper. So then 1 teaspoon of paprika. And we're going to use, I'm going to use a 1/4 tablespoon because Mal doesn't like it too spicy. So I'm just going to get just a little hint of spice for myself. So a little bit of cayenne pepper. one of my favorite herbs, thyme. Next, 1/4 tablespoon of thyme. And lastly, garlic powder. Okay, all that. I'm going to mix this bad boy up. Okay, so all that's in there. And you get a nice little paste. Well, not a paste. It's just a little bit thicker consistency. Okay. And now we're going to start to grill it. The oven is ready. I'm going to take the chicken. Just going to go ahead and brush this stuff right on, like so. Brush it on. Okay, boom. I love the way this stuff smells. Now you don't have to put the seasoning salt. I do like a little salt on mine. And I want to make sure that I brush it all over. Again, you don't have to use the seasoning salt if you're avoiding the salt, or the cayenne for the spicy. But that's just my personal preference. Okay, brush that on. That's it. It's that simple. It goes into the oven, 15 minutes one side. I'm going to flip it over, and then it'll be in there for another 15 minutes. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. I'll pull these bad boys out. Flip them over. Make this super easy. I put them on a grill because I don't want them soaking and sitting in all the juice. So I'm just going to flip them. And then I'm going to use the last bit of baste. All one more quick brush. Sizzling. Put them back in for another 15. And we're done. Super easy. Alright, that's it. We were in there for 30 minutes total. They are ready to go. Serve it with veggies. I'll probably with a sweet potato. And you can leave those in the refrigerator for 4 days. So eat one, throw the rest in the freezer or in the fridge, and you're set to go. Super easy. I just put a little sriracha on it, make it a little spicier. But other than that, easy peasy. Eating clean isn't that hard. And it can definitely be delicious.